Marley here, and I wanted to record a little preamble that I'm going to stick on the front of each of these videos regarding the different classes in Dark Souls. So feel free to scrub forward, a couple seconds if you've heard this before. In these videos, I am essentially restarting the game over and over again, each time with a different class, so that you can see for yourself what each class has up their sleeve from the beginning. Not just their stats, but also starting gear, what do their animations look like, what does the weapon do, and just the general feel of the class. I'll be making little observations, perhaps throwing in bits of advice, throwing out ideas of how you could build on a class. But the most important thing that I want to get through to anyone within the sound of my voice is when you play a Souls game, please choose what would be most fun for you. Do not let any fandom gatekeepers or well-intentioned advice steer you away from what you think would feel good. What would be the most fun for you. That is the most important thing at the end of the day, is that you pick something that you're going to enjoy trying. So without that out of the way, let us begin. Onward to the next. Savage Bandit. High strength, wields heavy battle axe, and has a very interesting shield. If you have played the game or you watch the LP, this is the spider shield, which blocks poison. You just start the game with it. It's very, very helpful. You start at soul level 4, like the warrior, I believe. Pretty good vitality, good starting vitality. Low attunement, but high enough faith that you could, if you really wanted to, theoretically, pump some levels into attunement and faith and get some basic miracles if you really wanted to. Your int's not so high, so probably wouldn't do that. Your dex is kind of low, but your endurance is super high. It's great. Great starting endurance, great starting strength. If I weren't so dex-oriented, Bandit would be a much more tempting starting class for me. As far as I'm thinking back to when I first played the game, as far as choosing, a class. So we're gonna go with the Bandit. Look at that endurance, and I think they have medium roll. Oh, actually, that's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. Bandit gear is not so heavy. I actually really like the Bandit look quite a bit. I like the kind of puffy sleeves and the head wrap. I like how your shoulders show even when you're beef jerky and it's not that attractive. Alright, there's our spider shield. Let's put that on. Yeah, and spider shield has 100% physical damage reduction. Its stability is not too shabby. Good against fire. And like I said, it blocks poison. Super awesome for Bladetown. Alright, let's run forward. Oh, wait. Let's read about the Brigand Armor. This is pretty similar to the Thieves getup, I would say. Physical defense at 23. Not super high on the various, magic, fire, lightning defenses, no poise. Got a bit of poison and bleed resistance, which is nice. Weight's pretty low. Switch my shield to be on the correct hand. Battle axe. Battle axe, oh my gosh. Only scale C with strength, though. Okay. Though arguably the Claymore that we rocked for the entire LP is C with both strength and dex. Yep, we're getting into different animations with our backstabs because we've got an axe. Here we are. R1, R1, R2. Okay, so it's like a chopping motion? Because R1 looks awkward because it's a big chop. You don't have a backswing on the R1. Okay, wait. R1, R2. Okay, yeah, it's all choppy choppies. R2, R2. Okay. Bit more of a follow through on that one. Yeah. A little bit more awkward. Yeah. Bit more follow through on the R2. R2. Alright, let's do two-hand it. R1. R1. R2. Same dealio. No backswing. No backswing. Definitely all choppies. Choppies. Swing. Swing. Chop. Interesting. R2. R2. It's essentially the same. Okay. Totally same animation set. Got it. Ooh! But that overhead swing, that R2, one and done. My goodness. Brigand showing us what it's all about. I mean, Bandit. Sorry, Bandit. Yeah, Bandit. The set is called the Brigand set, so you know. Alright, we're going to just... Hey there! Whoa, check out that extra damage we got. I think that's the most damage we've seen so far on one of these. Ooh, we got a little spinny maneuver. Ooh, got me that time. Get up, get up. Yep. Okay. There we go. Managed to block that. So you could do a little sword and board. Oh, I was in the middle of my roll. Woo! Pretty quick. High strength means quick melt. Like I said, with the thief, there's applications for the thief when you compare it to the wanderer. But yeah, this class I find it harder to say. I guess if the warrior just didn't really do it for you, and you wanted to start with higher endurance and strength, this could be your go-to. If you wanted to start with that spider shield, perhaps, because you intended to take the master key and go straight to Blighttown. I mean, that could be a thing. That's the Bandit. Really neat set. I'm not a super huge fan of the battle axe, but it obviously is very, very strong when your strength is pumped so high. And you've got plenty of endurance to really swing it. Probably wouldn't recommend it if you were going for like quality build / something that's like maybe more polar oriented, just because the dex is starting so low. But I mean, you do what you want. It is time for the bow-wielding hunter. Okay at close range, but weak with magic. Yeah, don't have a lot of int, don't have a lot of fate. Attunements, not really up to snuff. They're all at 9. Start at level 4. Your fit's okay. Your endurance is okay. Your strength is pretty good. Your dexterity is quite good. You actually start with a very nice shield, and you do have a sword, though you are technically designed to be an arrow slinger. So the hunter class is unique to Dark Souls 1. It's the only time it shows up. They gift the bow skills over to another class in the next game, but the hunter does not show up again. They're unique to this game, and let's dig in. I like their starting set of the regular old leather armor. I like that old leather armor. Fast rolls, fast run, plenty of endurance to get started. When I was trying to decide, the first time I was going through this game, when I was trying to decide what class I wanted to play, it was a toss-up between the hunter and the wanderer. I thought it was really neat. The idea of the hunter was really neat, but I opted to go wanderer, which I think was the correct choice for what I was wanting to do. But I really should try to do a hunter run at some point, because I have very seriously considered doing kind of like a great bow run, so to speak. You know, as much as possible, you know, rocking a bow. 24 physical defense, so a little bit higher than some of the others starting, but only slightly. Pretty good magic and lightning defense, though low on fire. Weight's a bit higher, as it is leather. Got some bleed and poison resistance, but no poise. And let's have a look at this large leather shield, which has a really neat design on it. 91% physical damage reduction. Interesting that it's only 91. Even so, I guess it is made of leather. Low on the magic, only 35, but 60 fire, 60 lightning. It's alright. Stability's 52, not bad. Not bad at all. You know? This is a shield. I kind of went quick through the flavor text there, but choice shield for hunters. So, this is what we do. Big shield. That is quite a large shield, actually. Alright, we get a short sword as the hunter. Let's have a look-see at this short sword. R1, R1, R2. Very similar to the broadsword. R2, R2. Ooh, I like that little backswing, though. R1, R1, R2. Big stabs. Let's have another look at that. R2, R2. Ooh, nice. Ooh, like it. I like it. Alright. Oh, hey, look! There's a bandit! with a much nicer axe than ours, jeez. Ooh, okay, so that was R1, R1, R2. Nice. R1, R1, R2. Again, very similar to the broadsword. R2, R2. And you've got a pip for a roll. Ooh, we're heavier now, though. We don't got our fast roll anymore. We got the medium roll. R1, R2. And, oh, yeah, we still can get a backstep or a roll. Even on R2, R2, and roll. We can do it. Yeah, we got the medium roll, now we got our big shield on. Yeah, I mean, this is an okay starting place. I would argue if you want high dex or you want a mix of strength and dex, there are potentially better places to start, but it's fine. You know, you got your average in vit and endurance. But, I mean, you can kind of see why the hunter didn't stick around, because they felt somewhat redundant. Oh, hey. Hey, so this class, obviously, is all about being a hunter, right? Okay, wait. Okay. That might have been because of the counter hit. Let's draw the other guy out. Make sure it wasn't just a counter hit. Thingamabob. Oh, no. Short sword will do it. R2 in one hit. So we get to have some arrows and a short bow by default. It's a little extra thing you get. Little extra thing you get. Ooh, yeah, look at that shot. Gonna roll through your arrows, sir. Haha! Arrow versus arrow. I'm just gonna arrow. Just for fun. You know what? Let's just two-hand this for a moment. There we go. Get some nice damage. Then maybe get our shield out. Whoo! Backflip. You know, maybe we start feeling nervous. We want to take a couple pot shots from far away. 52, that ain't so bad. Alright, but let's get in there. Let's get in there. Oop, butt stomp. Get away. Get away from that butt stomp. And poke. I mean, that went pretty quick, guys. That went pretty quick. Hunter's fine. The hunter class kind of overlaps with the others a bit. But, you know, if you're looking for you know, a class with these types of stats, you know, with a higher dex, and you would like to just get a short bow for free from the beginning, I mean, this is, you know, you want to do a fun little archery only run, this is where you would start, for sure. Absolutely. We are ready for the Sorcerer of Vinheim Dragon School. Cast Soul Sorceries. Starts at level 3, like the Wanderer does. Only 8 vitality. I think that's the lowest we've seen so far. 15 attunement. The first thing you're probably gonna do is bump that to 16, because, like, what would that be? Like, 10, 11 is 1, 12, 13 is 2, 14, 15 is 3. So, yeah, if you bumped it once, wouldn't that get you 4 slots, like, right away? Lowest endurance we've seen so far as well, even lower than the Thieves, 8. Strength is 9. Dex is 11. It's okay. Definitely want to get that up because Dex affects how fast your spells can be slung. Very low resistance, but as I keep saying, resistance is futile. It's not that helpful. Int's 15, again, probably going to be one of the first tabs you're going to pump to get it up to the next level. Faith's pretty low. Not going to be the thing that you're into, most likely. I have run a sorcerer through this game. Essentially, I wanted to make a follower of Velka. So I started with a sorcerer as my base and worked towards getting, I did like a rapier build, but specifically for the Velka rapier. Anyway, story time over. Let's go. Got a medium roll. Like, despite how, you know, not encumbered we are, we only have a medium roll because our endurance, our dex is not the highest. Our run's fine, though. Got a big old satchel on our bum, presumably for components of spells. I don't know. We got, like, everything's like, we've got gold hemmed everything, man. Everything, we got some gold. Whee! Pillage corpse. Small leather shield. You do get a shield. You do get a shield. It's the small leather shield. Only 80% physical damage reduction. Only 40 stability. It's not great. You know, the magic defense ain't great. Lightning and fire is okay. Alright, let's get our actual weapon here. And we'll stare at our stuff a little bit more. Alright, dagger. This dagger, starting dagger, scales B with dex. It's not terrible. Like, I absolutely just rocked the dagger until I got the rapier that I wanted. Might have run around with recruits for a bit as well. Let's have a look at the Sorcerer's Cloak. We are going to look at this because, like, most of the lore attached to the stuff is pretty basic. It's just like, this belongs to a mountain roaming bandit that likes to attack people and stuff like that. This is, oh, you came back, you jerk. Messing up our talk. Big swings, big fast swings. Alright. Messing up our talk. Now, I don't recall if during the LP we actually talked about this, but this is specifically Vinheim Dragon School. The majority take pride in having studied at the academy and look down on breaking the formal dress code established for sorcerers. It's worth pointing out that, you know, all magic in this world is inherent, like, but it's also studied. There's no separation. There's no, like, oh, some people study to get it, and then, like, some people just have it naturally. It's like, some people are more naturally attuned to it, and some people just, like, aren't. But, like, theoretically, anybody can do this stuff, which is kind of neat. So yeah, you could do big parries. There's definitely a parrying shield. They talk up the Vinheim school as being a bunch of stuck-up nerds. You'll also notice that we just have soul arrows on us, but we don't currently have a catalyst to use them. We can't actually sling them yet. So let's have a look at our dagger. R1, R1, R2. So swing, swing, stab. Pretty typical for this sort of thing, as you may have noticed. There's a lot of swing, swing, stab. This is the dagger, though. you get a stab slice out of the R2, which is pretty cool. I like that. Stab, slice. Get in there, finish it. That's essentially what's happening. Alright, two-handing. R1, R1, R2. Okay, so we're getting, much like the Bandit, it's very similar to the Bandit knife. R1, R1, R2. Little tiny swings. And a stabbity. R2, R2. Okay, even with the R2, you still have a tiny pip to get a roll off of. R2, R2. Ooh, no, wait, no, you don't. R2, R2. Ooh. Oh, no, we do. I just goofed. R2, R2. Yeah, nope, you do. Just basically, barely. R1, R1, R2, however, you're gonna be out of luck. R1, R1, R2, you've got enough to roll. No problem. Ooh, hang on. Let the endurance come back. R2, R2, and roll. So basic swings, gonna be fine. Look, you can attune magic. All we have is our basic soul arrows. We have not acquired our catalyst yet, so let's go find that. It's probably gonna be where the hunter's bow was, don't you think? Again, much like the bandit knife, you're gonna get lots of really quick swings out, so even if you're not super high damage, you're definitely gonna, you know, DPS them. Sorcerer's catalyst, there we go. We'll put that on here in a moment. Let's you know how I am. You know how I am. Gotta live dangerously. One and done with that soul arrow, because our int is definitely high enough. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's hang on to some of those for this fight. Now, honestly, we are not going to be shielding. We're going to have to roll. That shield is not going to help us against this guy. Woo! I'd say that's some of the lowest two-handed R1 plunging attack damage we've done. Oop! Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that last swing. Let's drink to be safe. So, as you can see, whoop, I did the bad roll on that one. So, as you can see, not melting terribly quickly with his height, pretty tough against our dagger. I'm gonna drink again to be safe. Alright. But our soul arrows are doing decent damage. But you know, we're sorcerers. This is, whoop. We got knocked off the lock. The lock was like, he's done. Quick, just let it go, man. That's the sorcerer. I think, you know, it's pretty obvious what you're going to be building towards. You want a magic user? Here's your magic user. Your spells are not infinite. You know, obviously, you start with 3 slots, and you can get to Griggs pretty early on to get some more. And remember, you can stack scrolls. So even though we start with soul arrows, you can buy soul arrows again and have like 60 soul arrows on you. If you buy them again from Big Hat Logan, you could have like 90 on you if you really wanted to. But chances are you're going to be mixing and matching with some more powerful spells by that time. But yeah, you can absolutely, you know, stack spells to get more usage. Yeah, this is going to be a not so strong class as far as like literal physical buffness goes. I think it's, you know, pretty clear, you know, the types of builds you're probably going to be going for with this. Look, so again, I'm gonna repeat myself here. You know, some people say, you know, don't do like a real magic-y, distance ranged oriented run your first time, because then you don't learn, you know, all the maneuvers around the enemies and yada yada. But like, your spells run out, like you have to get in there with your dagger anyway. And you know what? Forget that. Play what you want. Play it how you want. Do whatever you want. That'll wrap up today's Dark Souls classes video, so I will see you all again next time. Take care of yourselves.